Hey y'all, it's Anisa, the owner, the creator, the CEO of YourSoulAwaits. Let's dive into the deep. So, right now we are talking about hitting rock bottom, okay? What it means when you hit rock bottom, how it feels, some of the signs and messages that you are at that rock bottom, and what happens after you reach rock bottom, okay? So, hitting rock bottom is when you are truly at that lowest point in your life, right? You are at that low energy. You want to give up. You don't want to be here anymore. When I say you don't want to be here anymore, I mean like you just wish you didn't exist, right? You wish you could just disappear into thin air, or you could just completely run away from everything, right? And listen to what I'm saying, okay? You have these emotions, right? You want to run, but at the same time you feel like you just want to give up, right? You're tired. You it's like it is what it is. Okay, you are drinking like crazy. You are engaging in all type of shit you ain't got no business doing. Drugs, sleeping habits have changed. All of that. But that rock bottom feeling is when you are truly at like your lowest point in life. Okay, we all hit many low points, but the fucking rock bottom is when you're at the very lowest. Okay, the very lowest, when you start having those thoughts about not wanting to be here, uh suicidal thoughts, you know what I'm saying, or ways that you can get out, or hey, people will be better off without me. Like, you start having those thoughts and just feeling worthless and feeling like you don't matter and just feeling like a bump on the fucking log. You're at rock bottom. You're at rock bottom. You are at rock bottom. Accept it, feel it, and then remember, this is what happens after you hit rock bottom. Once you hit rock bottom, the only place you can go is where? I heard y'all say up. Up. That's the only place you can go is up. The only place, because you down here, you can't go back further down. If that's the end, if that's the bottom, where can you go? Yeah, you can go left to right, but you are still entrapped in this confinement, right? So the only place you can go is up. Now, let's look at it this way. Hitting rock bottom, think about your feet. The bottom. That's the bottom. That's the bottom of you. That's the base of you. That's that, right? That's just you there. Your feet are planted in the ground. You're grounded. That's the bottom. Your feet, the bottom of your feet are known as your souls, right? SOLES. Now your spirit, your internal energy, that's your soul, SOUL. You don't think those two are connected? Once you hit rock bottom, right? The bottom point of you, that bottom foundation, that concrete, that hardness, that rough, that tough time, that feeling of like, you know what, this is it. I'm over it. That's rock bottom, baby. Now it's time for you to go up. From the soles of your feet, it's time for you to go up energetically to your crown, okay? To your soul, to your higher self. In my videos that I mentioned, the videos that I recorded, when I was referring to my spiritual journey and how I got into it and feeling low and all that stuff, that was my rock bottom. Look where I am now. I'm here. Still here, guys. That was a couple of years ago. I'm still here now. You are still here too for a reason. We are all here for a reason. We all have a mission and a goal to set out here in this world, okay? Every single one of us. Everybody, for real. So when you hit rock bottom, just know you can only go up from there. And it's meant for you to do that. Like, you have to go through those moments in time because they lead you to that excelling, right? If this didn't happen, you wouldn't have done this, and you wouldn't be here, right? It's just that simple. And that goes into my segment that I'm going to discuss about everything happens for a reason, because everything does happen for a reason. It does. You hit rock bottom, you feel, you sit with those emotions, and then something in you, it makes you get up, right? It's like, nah, like, this ain't it. We're going to do what we got to do. We got to go. We got missions. We got shit to do. I got children. I got this. I got that. I didn't work this hard. You didn't came too far to give up, baby. You done came way too far to give up. way too far to give up. And the irony about the feeling of wanting to give up, it means you are right there. You right there. I know some of y'all like, oh my God, bitch. We tired of being just right there. But guess what? You are right there, literally on the edge. All you got to do now is take that leap, okay, into the unknown, which is here. Step into that unknown, because you don't know what's coming, how it's coming, where it's going. You're focused on the what is the word I'm looking for? You're focusing on the functions, okay, of the gears, instead of worrying about how the gears are actually moving, okay, and the fact that the gears are moving, okay, and the fact that the gears are doing what they need to do, and they're not worried about who's fixing them or who's oil. They're not doing. They just keep going, right? You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going, man. You got to keep going, because that is when you are on the edge. You are literally on the edge. You are on the edge. And you can smell it, you can feel it, you can sense that sweet victory right there waiting on you. You can sense it, you can feel it. So why are you gonna give up? Why are you gonna give up? Don't give up because that rock bottom is uncomfortable. That's another thing about change. It's uncomfortable for people, and we are more comfortable in places that we are familiar with. But how do you grow like that? How can you learn? How can you elevate if you stay in the same mindset? You just simply can't. You simply can't. So remind yourself, okay? Yeah, I hit rock bottom. Guess what? You hit rock bottom a couple of times. Because life is about living and learning. That's the honest truth. Life is about living and learning. You live, you learn, you teach. You live, you learn, you teach. You live, you learn, you teach. And at the same time, you grow in all of those instances. So we can say you live, you learn, you teach, you grow. You live, you learn, you teach. And that's what it is, because all life is us experiencing different experiences, different situations. We are going through the different realms of this earth, and we are experiencing it through feelings, through thoughts, through actions, everything. That's what's happening. I want you to take a moment and think about your favorite artist. Whether it is a musician, a book writer, author, a painter, whatever. Think about your favorite artist, okay? And ask yourself, if they would have given up when they hit rock bottom, when they felt like nobody was supporting them, when they felt like everything they was doing didn't matter, if they would have hit rock bottom, I wouldn't have their music to listen to. I wouldn't see their paintings in that museum. They simply wouldn't exist, right? And guess what? That same musician, you may have shared it with somebody that led you to have a conversation to meet a new friend. Now that friend is now gone because it didn't happen, right? Because they didn't do it. You gotta think about stuff from different perspectives and different ways, and stop being so focused on that small one detail of negativity, okay? Allow yourself to feel the emotions and what you're going through when you hit rock bottom. You hit rock bottom, I promise you, I am a living testimony of it, okay? When you hit rock bottom, the only place you can go is up, baby. And that up is beautiful. Trust the process. Know yourself. Know yourself. Know your triggers. Know what you need to heal from. Because all that rock bottom is doing is showing you who you really are. It's showing you what you need to work on within yourself. It's showing you your triggers. It's showing you your traumas, your pains, your unhealed patterns, your unhealed thoughts. It's showing you your patterns. It's showing you your thought patterns, your mental thinking. It's showing you so much. If you take a step back and look at the bigger picture and not focusing on all that negative and what's happening, right? And what's not happening. Don't do that. Trust and believe and know when you hit rock bottom, the only place you can go is up, baby. And up is the most, it's beautiful. I promise you it's beautiful, because your energy, your vibration, your frequency continues to rise, and you are able to see more things, and you're able to understand and internally and understand, okay, what's going on around you. You're able to notice when you're getting ready to go into another rock bottom moment, or when you're about to go into a certain episode that you don't want to go into. Rock bottom is there to teach you about you, and it's there to push you into your destiny, okay, into your journey, into the path that you are destined, you hear that? Destined to walk, okay? Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Your soul awaits.